In this video, I want to be brutally honest with you because I wish somebody was brutally honest with me. But if you're trying to build a personal brand in 2025, you probably won't succeed. Most of you guys are cooked, just straight up, just being real. And it boils down to the simple fact that it's not easy. Everybody's looking for something that is super easy to do. But the thing is, to build a personal brand is not easy. That's why you don't have one right now. But the thing is, it is doable and you can actually achieve it if you listen to the things that I'm about to say in this video. And I'm not trying to talk from a place of like somebody that knows it all or somebody that's got it all or whatever. Like, bro, I was broke. I come from Detroit, Michigan. I did not come from money. But the mere fact is, I've got a great life now. Like, I live here in Cape Town, South Africa. It was a dream location where I wanted to live. I live in the neighborhood that I wanted to live on with an ocean view, with a mega mansion. I've got a beautiful son who I just witnessed walk for the first time a few days ago. Like, I get to be with him every single day. I've got beautiful loved ones around me. I can fly wherever I want to go, when I want to go, because I have enough money. And I also get to go to California next week, fly business class there and speak for Adobe. Like, bro, it all came from my personal brand. And honestly, just listen to what I'm about to say and maybe, just maybe, something that I say might work. And if it doesn't, oh well, but I wasted some of your time. But I think that something may resonate with you. Like, I don't know it all, but this I do know. Just imagine this really quick. Let's just say in London, $10 million worth of gold was dropped in the middle of the street in London. How fast do you think it would take for that gold to be gone? Like maybe a few hours, maybe a few minutes, maybe a few seconds. It'll be gone probably pretty quick, right? We all know that. A whole bunch of gold, 10 million worth of gold. Like, this is going to be gobbled up, right? And let's just think about if it was a treasure chest. Like, how long do you think it would take for you to get that treasure chest? You know that you probably have to start researching to find out about the treasure chest. And it's the same amount, like $10 million worth of gold in the treasure chest buried somewhere. Then you got to go get a scuba diver freaking certification. Then you got to go to the middle of the ocean somewhere to find the guy that knows where it is, where the boat wreck was in the middle of the ocean. You dive down, almost die, almost get bit by a shark. You get into the shipwreck, and then you find a map, and that map tells you that it's on some random island. Then you got to get to some random island, and you just start digging with your hands, right, to try to find that gold. But it's very, very difficult to get that treasure, right? And I think that's how it is now today. Everybody's looking for that gold that's in the middle of the street. They're looking for something to be easy, but it does not exist. It doesn't exist. Everybody's trying to sell you that online. It's not real. It doesn't exist. What does exist as you being yourself and talking about what you truly believe in, and the people that believe in the same thing gravitate towards you. And stay with me here. It is very, very difficult to find that treasure. But the thing is, in 2025, it is easier to find the treasure than ever before because you have new tools. Like, you got a bulldozer now. You can go ahead to that island and start digging with the bulldozer. And that's what AI is. AI isn't this thing that's really replacing you. I mean, in certain ways. But the thing is, it's helping you dig faster. It's helping you find that goal that you're looking for. Like, yes, it is incredibly hard to still do it, but you can do it. It's more simple. You see, the thing is, when it comes to building a personal brand, everyone sounds the same. And mind you, most people live on their phones. Like, people spend more time on their phones than they spend in real life with people because they try to have their work on their phone, their social life, trying to keep up with everybody else, their apps, whatever, like the way you pay, everything is on your phone, right? So people live on their phones. And the thing is, people see the same shit every single day on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. They see the same type of things. They hear it. So when they see something different, they latch onto it because their brain is always looking for that dopamine hit. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's different. That's a different belief. I don't agree with that. I do agree with that. So when you have something to say that doesn't sound like everybody else, you immediately stand out. But let's break that down even further. I think that when you're controversial, that's the thing that really makes you stand out. When you think about somebody like Hitler, for example, Hitler almost took over the entire world because of something that he believed in, and it was very controversial. He had a whole bunch of enemies. Those enemies were pushing his name around the world. They were like, Hitler, way over there in America or in Asia or whatever, right? But then he had a whole bunch of supporters that also pushed his name, that believed in him, that made him almost take over the entire world. world. And you can look at today's age. You can look at somebody like Andrew Tate, right? This dude is super controversial. A lot of women don't agree with him. A lot of men don't agree with him, but they push his brand to where he was the most Googled person on earth. He's very controversial and he sticks by what he believes in. And I think when you actually believe in something, then other people believe in it too. It doesn't have to be something like, I don't know, women can't drive or whatever, but it can be something like some sub niche of something you deep down believe in that a lot of people just don't believe in. And it comes down to just being yourself, which is very difficult. It can be difficult because you go online and people tell you this, people tell you that. They tell you that you need to do this for the algorithm. They tell you need to follow this trend, this 30 for 30 trend or whatever it is. And you may do it. I've caught myself doing it so many times. But the thing is, the more I'm just myself, the better opportunities come to me. And I boiled it down to a few things that I think if you do these 2.5 things, almost 3 things, it almost guarantees your success. So the first thing you need to do is you need to be a part, you need to organize, or you need to speak at events. This is huge because it gives you so much credibility in this world, right? Like as humans, like I said, we live online and it's becoming increasingly more important to be online, right? But the thing is, we still crave that human connection. We love to be around each other. And it's becoming so valuable to just be at an in-person event and to learn something of value in person. So if you're the one organizing this, or if you're a part of it speaking at it, it's just going to give you so much more credibility when it comes to your personal brand, right? Because you talk about this thing and then people associate authority with your name. And then the next thing you need is something to sell, or you need some info. Like if you have a community where people come to buy that info, or if you have some digital product that people can buy that you're teaching. But the thing is, you throw an event or organize something. This can be a virtual event, something in person also, to where people attend and then they see you as that authority and then they buy something from you. And then from there, when they buy something from you, you can just train people on what you believe. And that leads into your personal branding. Your personal branding entails something that you post on social media, your YouTube, your blogs, your newsletters. All of these things combined can make up in what establishes your personal brands, and it all leads into each other, because then that alone will give you more invites to personal events or through big events that you can speak at, seminars and things like that. But then the question goes back to, how do you sound credible? And how you sound credible is you talking about the things that you believe in, like I mentioned. And look at it this way. If we all hear the word algorithm, right? Especially when you think about Instagram or YouTube, you're like, bro, is the algorithm with me or against me? But basically, if you dumb it down, the algorithm is just a set of data, right? Even if you can imagine it in your brain as like a Google Sheet. You probably know what a Google Sheet looks like with all the columns. Just imagine every time you say something or you write something or you post something, the information just gets installed into the little data, like a Google Sheet, like into the columns. But then it has a whole bunch of data and it reflects back what it thinks you want based off of what you've inputted. So it just shows you a mirror of what you put into it, and then it gives you what that thinks you want. And the thing is, every time you think or every time you say something out of your mouth, all the thoughts you're thinking works the same exact way. It's an algorithm. So when you say something, you can give something that you want to see in the world also. So for example, people are looking for things to believe. They're looking for something to see. So if you go inward and give them your vision of what you imagine a perfect world to be, even if it's controversial, people will latch onto it. They need something to believe in. And if you haven't now, you need to check out my last video. I made a video on Notion breaking down my template on how to organize all of the thoughts that's in your mind. Because the thing is, as a human, you wake up in the morning and you have all of these thoughts and you just don't know where to put them. I struggled with this for so long. I didn't have everything organized in one place. So when it came to waking up and getting things done, it was hard. So I had to stay in this lane of like doing a job or doing a little side gig or having one client. And I didn't feel like I was independent because of that. But basically, I just didn't have my brain organized to be able to know what I had to do next to get closer to where I'm trying to go. And yeah, that template that I talked about in my last video is really going to help you guys out with that, because you need a central brain online also. You got this brain here, but you need one on the internet also. And I call it the searchable brain. You can find it linked below. And if you're really trying to master this personal brand thing, make sure you book a call below, because I'm starting a cohort soon and we're going to talk about exactly how I've done it and how you should do it too. But yeah, you need to be focusing on this personal brand. No one cares. Like, all you need to do is post, and don't care about if people agree with it or disagree with it. Just post. You can't even remember what you saw yesterday on Instagram. So since you can't remember the stories that you saw and you spent time literally looking at it with your two eyes and you can't remember it, no one fucking remembers what you had to say yesterday. So just post what you actually feel, and people that believe in what you believe in will actually gravitate towards you. Just focus on going inward and writing your thoughts down. Be yourself, and it'll lead you to the place you need to go to. Also, in my school community, I'm going to drop a template below that's going to help you follow along with these 3 things that you need to master. I'll see you in the next video.